So once you have read those two previous books, you're going to bring out your vowel chart. So you've been working on this with previous lessons from lesson 30. And so you're gonna already have A and E on your vowel chart filled out. With this lesson, we're gonna be focusing on the letter I. So one thing that it has in bold, the important things for you to say. You can hear the sound of a vowel at the beginning or in the middle of words. You've been learning about vowels. Listen for the sound of the vowel I at the beginning of iguana. So with that, you're going to have the children practice saying iguana, looking for that letter I. Then you're going to go on with your vowel chart and you're going to put the I with the picture of iguana. And you're going to fill in words that have that I sound. Is, hit, sit, wig, pin, and six. The next thing you're going to have your students do is they're going to bring out their ABC book and you're going to have them find the letter I page with the iguana. They get to color the picture and we want them to fill in those words to make that connection. So writing is, hit, sit, wig, pin, and six. Once they've done that, you're going to begin your new book. It gives you how to introduce the text, so doing a gallery walk. Do you remember Jesse? Yes, he was the boy who liked purple, and he liked to do things with his papa. In this book, you're also going to see Sam. Sam is Jesse's cousin. So while you're doing that, you're going to be going over the front cover of the book. You're going to be saying, this is Papa, Sam, and Jesse. These are the characters of our books. Asking questions, what do you notice? What do you notice about where they are? It's going to tell you what pages to flip to and what questions to ask. You're going to go through Sam, Jesse. This is what the stories look like, and it gives you questions to ask. Like on page 4 and 5, the question is, what do you notice about Sam and Jesse? Yes, Sam likes to hit the ball, but Jesse wants to look at a bug. So making those connections to what the characters like and enjoy, and just making those inferences before even reading the book. As you read the text, you want to reinforce and prompt them to notice when something isn't right. Following, you want to discuss and revisit the text. You want to encourage students to it's going to give you sentence stems. This story reminds me of blank. You want to encourage them to give a reasonable response. There's always going to be teaching points as well. It has you using this prompting guide, and it allows you to select teaching points that you want to use with those students. You want to revisit a page or two to reinforce effective problem solving or fluent reading. And you want to prompt for children to read with their eyes. Following that, there's going to be letter work. You're going to be using those magnetic letters, and you want to give them a set of lowercase letters, and you want to encourage them to sort the letters in different ways. For example, it could be letters with tails, letters with circles, letters with tunnels, tall letters, short letters. So you're going to encourage them to sort and really just work with those letters. Another thing they're going to be doing is a vowel book, and you're going to have the children write words on the A, E, and I pages of My Vowel Book, and also have them draw pictures. They're going to have the take-home book of traffic to read at home, and that's the last part, is the home and school connection. So you're going to have that take-home book, and you're also going to allow them to take home their vowel book to add more pictures, maybe some words that they come up with their families. For you as the teacher, there's also the assessing of reading and writing behavior, so it gives you steps on what you can do to work on those behaviors. There's also different supports for English language learners that you can do within the lesson. For example, demonstrating, checking, monitoring, using the pictures to support children. Think aloud about what the story reminds us of, showing that we can make connections and kind of just modeling how to do it for them. There's also going to be professional development links, and this is books, videos, different pages that you can read that have to do with this lesson. So then the next thing would be lesson 32. And so I know a lot of questions that you guys have had is, this seems like a lot to do a lesson a day. Maybe you're working with special education students and that's just not best practice for you. So one thing that you want to do is, if you are working with a student and this is too much, you can break it down. You can do half of the lesson one day, or you can even repeat lessons. Do what's best for your students because you know them best. So this is the lesson guide. Following this training, I'm going to be getting with each of you and individually going over your students to figure out what kit is going to work best for you. Maybe you need the orange kit or this green kit. We're just going to look at reading levels and see where's the best place for you to start. And then we can also dig deeper, and I can do sample lessons with your students. I just want to make sure that we're working as a team to make this work as best as possible in our campus. Thank you for coming to this training, and I'll be getting with each of you in the near future. Thank you.